Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly revisit Delivery Inc. This is a game that you can currently find on Steam for about 15 bucks. This is a game that I covered, I want to say about a year ago, but they recently added co-op to the game, and that's what we're kind of focusing on. For those of you that don't know anything about Delivery Inc., there's a campaign, free play, and it's like 911 operator and 112 operator in the sense that various things pop up on a map and you have to sort of coordinate your vehicles to make sure that you're making deliveries on time. In the case of 112 operator and 911 operator, you're responding to various threats. In this game, you're kind of like Uber or DoorDash, and you're trying to make people deliveries or food deliveries. Now, the map system is very similar to those other games in the sense that you can download maps online, kind of like, I don't know if it borrows from Google Maps or what, but you get some, actual neighborhoods that you can download and you pick a location and off you go. And now as far as co-op is concerned, you can create a game or you can join one. There's a server browser. All of that is really cool. But co-op is just two players. And what's cool about the co-op aspect of it, not only can you set it up the way you want, you can do public, private servers, you can set the difficulty or starting money, so there is a way to actually customize your experience prior to everything. Now, in addition to that, each player has their own fleet that they're going to be managing, although the money is shared. So you might start with, say, 100,000. I can add a vehicle to my fleet, but I take from that 100,000. So we kind of have to coordinate and figure out, is this vehicle worth buying for your fleet, for my fleet? Because we're going to have both of our fleets on the map at the same time. I'll be moving my fleet around. She'll be moving her fleet around, whatever. But I love the fact that in between levels, like in the standard game, you are able to let's say buy luxury cars on a discount. Like they may have a lot of problems. A new transmission is needed or an engine is broken. And, you can buy the car, then fix it up, but it takes like 6 days to do it. Or you can just buy a brand new vehicle that's available. There's helicopters, bikes, and mopeds, and all sorts of cool vehicles. And like that's my favorite part of the game, and it goes hand in hand with like 911 operator, 112. You're managing police cars and ambulances. In this game, like I said, you're managing vehicles that actually deliver people or food or cargo, that kind of thing. So I love the business, like build your own fleet aspect. You can get rid of those crappy bicycles. You can even upgrade them too. So you can add a luxury thing to your moped so it turns it into a luxury vehicle. You can add more cargo space to this bike. You can do some really cool things, although some of those unlocks are only available if you play the campaign or if you get to a certain thing in free play. So some of those upgrades are locked behind progression. Just to give you a heads up. When you actually get into the game, like I said, if you've played 911 operator or 112 operator, it's very similar to that. Various things pop up on the map. You'll see like a hot coffee cup icon show up, and that means it's like the food is being made at that restaurant, and you need to bring a vehicle over to it in order to, start the delivery process. Now, what's interesting is that you can upgrade your vehicles with like warm seats, for example, and that will keep the food warm in your vehicle so that when it gets to its destination, people aren't complaining, because you do get a star rating in this game. And in the case of co-op, it's like it takes the average. So she might get 4.9 stars and I might get 4.8 stars, so the average is 4.85 or something like that. And you can actually see at the end of the day who made money doing what, how many deliveries did each person make. And you can also like speed your vehicles in this game, tell your drivers to break the law and speed, but there are like police cars on the map that will like pull you over if they catch you. So you can see, did your partner get fined too much? So you can kind of see where you each went wrong and what you each did right. And like in like single player sandbox. You start off in one small section of the map that you picked, but as you continue playing, you can pick new locations to open up around you, and the map becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, to the point where now you need to really coordinate, spread out, and buy a bigger fleet to manage that. And like in single player, there's even a tablet you can open. You can set your deliveries so that, only accept people deliveries, or only accept food, or only accept cargo. You can also set like how far apart, like do you only want to accept short distance deliveries, or do you want to accept like long distance deliveries, which earn you more money? So like there's some strategy, and in our experience with this, we played this for like 4 or 5 in-game days, and it was fun. I think she liked it more than I did, but I really liked it. It's a casual game, and when I say casual, it's still very hectic, but it's still something just to play for a little bit, and when you get bored of it, just turn it off and go do something else. But it's one of those really cool, like I'll play it for like 10 minutes and then get tired of it and go do something else. But when you're playing co-op, I felt like more inclined to play longer. But I love the coordination aspect. I might go to her. I got this donut order over here with my moped. Oh, I see something opened up near you. This person wants to be delivered somewhere. Oh, and you've got a luxury vehicle, so go deliver them. And like she's like, okay. So like we coordinate that way, and that's what I really like. It really shines in the co-op aspect. And as you continue playing day by day by day, the game gets harder and harder and harder. There is a cap at some point, but yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the co-op side of this. I still recommend the game. I don't have the large cargo deal. See if I get a key for that. I'll cover that as well. So there you go, folks. That was Delivery Inc. It's a recommend from me, maybe preferably on a sale. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time. Take care.